Well, hello there. Anyhow, I'm editing a little video that I kind of made joking about the fact that Doug Gilmour ruined my life because he made me fall in love with the Maple Leafs, which led me to a lot of years of heartache. And as I was doing this, I was thinking about a story where I actually almost kind of met Doug Gilmour, but I didn't. So I was managing a store and we were talking the day before this event happened about famous people that we had met. And I talked about some of the ones I had met. And one of the ladies said that, hey, Doug Gilmour lives close. Occasionally he comes in. And Doug Gilmour is obviously one of my childhood heroes. And, I was like, wow, that'd be incredible. Anyhow, the very next day, this gentleman walks in and he looks so much like Doug Gilmour. And I'm thinking to myself, it can't be because what's the coincidence? I was talking about him the day before with someone and then he just walks in. And I kind of feel like he knew that I knew who he was. But I wasn't 100% positive because, again, my childhood memories of him is when he was young. And this is like 30 years later. So I tried to do a quick little Google and I just punched in on my phone because I could see his tattoo on his arm. And I was like, I'm sure that's Doug Gilmour. If I can quickly Google his tattoo and see what tattoo he has, then I'd be a little more comfortable going up to him and introducing myself and just, telling him, I appreciated everything he did as a Maple Leaf. And anyways, I Googled Doug Gilmour tattoo and it came up with a ton of guys that had pictures of Doug Gilmour tattooed on their body. So I didn't get quite what I was hoping for. And I'm pretty sure he knew that I knew, but I wasn't 100%. And he kind of gave a little bit of a look and a pause as he walked out of the building. And later on that day, I was talking to this young girl that worked for me, and she's like, "Oh, well, why didn't you just go to his wife's Instagram and look at her pictures?" I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, you did it wrong. You should have gone to his wife's Instagram, look at her pictures. She'll have pictures without him, or I should say, with him without a shirt, or in t-shirts." And I'm like, I never thought of that. So immediately, I actually went to his Instagram and found him, and I'm like, sure enough, it was the same tattoo, and it was him. And on one hand, I was kind of looking at this young 16-year-old girl that was working for me, and kind of thinking, wow, you're a mastermind at spying. And at the same time, I was kind of like scared and impressed all at the exact same time how good she was at snooping out who these people were. And I was in awe that I needed to work on my stalking abilities because I failed that day and I got shown up by a young lady. And I also missed an opportunity to maybe get a picture with Doug Gilmour, which kind of sucks, but you also don't want to bother the customers. But that would have been really neat to have gotten a picture with him at that time.